Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Ooh, I just did a little bit of a hair flip there. So today what we're going to be doing is we are going to be doing a requested video. This is more for the older demographic. Okay, I don't mean to say old, but like more mature female demographic. This video is going to be focusing on wrinkles and taking care of your skin as you progress in life and things like that. So, the comment I had gotten was on my Facebook page wondering, what they can do for preventing wrinkles and staying youthful and looking younger. And it's not all about just being youthful with your face. I mean, there's a lot of times where you'll see somebody and they've got a gorgeous face and then their hands are super wrinkly. Moisturizer is everything. So, number one, what just happened there? Number one is definitely going to be moisturizer, and I have a few different ones to talk about with you here. This is my daily moisturizer. I use this every single day, day and night. It's got two separate sides, and if you guys have been with me for a while, you've seen this. This is the Avon Solutions, and whoops, and I believe my old roommate Sam is the one that originally had this. But as you can see, the blue over here is PM and the white over here is AM. And it's just a super, super hydrating moisturizer. So that's something I really recommend if you're looking for a moisturizer that's just going to put a lot of life back into your face. Now another thing is lips. People neglect their lips so much, and something that I really recommend is an exfoliant for your lips. You can definitely do this with just sugar and coconut oil, or you can go ahead and, I know e.l.f. has a really affordable one. It's just a lip exfoliant, get all the dead skin off, stimulate your lip cells and all that, and it'll actually help the appearance of them. It'll make them look fuller, and it'll make them look a lot healthier. But besides exfoliating, you always want to keep them moisturized. I love this chapstick. My friend Patricia introduced it to me. It is the Soft Lips little cube here. Smells delicious. It is mint. Mint? I don't know, it doesn't say what flavor it is, but it's minty, and I like it. Okay, and I apologize if I'm sniffling and everything throughout this video. I do have a little bit of a cold still, so that is what that is. That is what that is. Come on, Marissa, grammar was your thing in high school. Yeah, that ain't. Moving on. Okay. So, another thing is definitely an eye cream at night, and before you put on your makeup, that'll actually help your makeup from creasing, believe it or not. And the one I'm using right now is the Radiance Eye Cream with Royal Jelly by Burt's Bees, and it doesn't really smell like anything, but honestly, you just need like the slightest little itty-bitty bit, and this stuff is super moisturizing, and it doesn't irritate my eyes, and I have super sensitive skin, so if it was going to irritate anybody's eyes, it would be mine. Okay, and back to exfoliating. So, remember how I said you need to be exfoliating your lips? Well, that also goes for your face and your body. When it comes to your face, a scrub like this is the Freeman's Charcoal and Black Sugar Polishing Mask. This is amazing. I absolutely love this, especially if I'm about to go fake tan. I use this because it gets all of the dead skin off. But if you're looking for that more youthful appearance, this will work the same. It'll get all of the dead skin off, everything that's clogged in your pores out, and it'll just give you a more youthful, clean, fresh face look. I'm not saying you're going to use this and, oh my gosh, it's a difference, but I know like Garnier Fructis has some like anti-age whatever stuff, but this is more just things that you do behind the scenes that aren't makeup related. So that is this, and I know this is the little 2-time pack, and these are only about like $1, I believe, maybe 2, but 2 at the most. I know they don't go anything over 2, and they have a bunch of different kinds. They also have a super mud one, which is awesome. It's really hydrating, so check these out if that's something you're interested in. Okay, now moving on to makeup. Now that we've talked about moisturizers and all that good stuff, everything that we do before the makeup, we're going to talk about makeup products that are more suitable for the older demographic, for women that are more mature and have kids and things like that. So for foundation, I don't really recommend a heavy foundation. If you don't have horrible acne or something like that, I really don't recommend it. It is very heavy on the skin, and it does tend to clog your pores a lot. And with age, wrinkles come and skin's not as firm as it used to be, so that thick foundation will just settle into the lines and wrinkles all over your face, and it'll just be nasty. So something I highly recommend is a BB cream. The reason I recommend BB creams is because they have a lot of good qualities, CC creams as well, and the drugstore has a couple of really good ones. This is the Revlon Skin Perfecting BB Cream, and this also has SPF 30 in it. So, I mean, there's a lot of good qualities that come with a BB cream. It's just, for me personally, I don't like the look of a cake face, and especially foundations like my Becca one. Absolutely love it, full coverage, but it's not something I would wear every day, and it's not something that I'm going to wear as I get older, just because it is such a full coverage foundation. Now, if you can thin it out and make it work, then that's on you, girl. You go ahead. But something that I definitely highly recommend is a BB cream or a CC cream, whichever one you prefer. And then, so besides setting it with powder, because that'll help it from falling into the lines and wrinkles, I have talked about this and raved about this, and you guys know I love it. This is my e.l.f. High Definition Under Eye Setting Powder. Now, cream products are honestly going to be your worst enemy when it comes to aging. They're all going to fall into the lines and wrinkles, and it's just going to be horrible. So something to help that is this. This you can put on the thickest concealer, and this will still cover it. It is awesome. I absolutely love this, and it gives a little bit of highlight and youth to your face as well. Now, I forgot to mention this before the foundation, but a primer. Ladies, hear me out. That is something you will want to invest in. The drugstore, the only really decent, quote-unquote, decent one I have found is the Maybelline Baby Skin. I mean, it's good, but it's not for the more mature demographic. This is definitely for somebody of my age where we don't have many lines and wrinkles. We just have bumps and lumps everywhere that we're just trying to smooth out. That is what this is more so for. I mean, it works very well. I'm not knocking it. I love it. This is definitely one of my favorites, but it's not something for the older demographic. Something I would recommend, though, is something like the Urban Decay Pore Perfecting Primer Potion. Now, I know these can get a little bit spendy, but like I said, this is something that I would invest in. This has lasted me so long, and it's a little on the pricey side, but you do get 28 milliliters or 0.94 fluid ounce. That's a decent amount for a primer. Something else that I'd like to bring to your attention is the Benefit Professional. Now, this is also a little bit pricey, but this little travel one I believe is only like $8, and this has lasted me for months now, and I use it just about every day. You don't need a lot of this stuff, so if you can, go ahead and splurge a little bit on the primer, because the base is what makes all the difference. So that is something I recommend just to help fill in the lines and wrinkles, help fill in the pores, and give you more of a flawless finish when it comes to your foundation or whatever else you're using. Okay, and while we're on the topic of primers, I will recommend an eye primer. Now, they have some really good ones by e.l.f. I love the e.l.f. Glitter Primer to use for regular eyeshadow, and I also love the Urban Decay Primer Potions. I get the little sample ones, and I put those on my eyes, and oh, girl, it stays all day. But yeah, it's just a really nice product to have. Okay, so moving on to highlighting and contouring, that is going to be your ultimate best friend. Your face will begin to sag. And as bad as that sounds, your face will lose its elasticity, it'll lose its moisture, so keeping up with the moisture and everything, that's going to help you out a lot. But contouring, oh my gosh, so much can happen with contouring. You can make a 50-year-old woman look like she is in her 30s. Okay, maybe that was a little bit exaggerated, but it definitely can help you. Now, remember what I said about cream products. Cream products are going to be your worst enemy, so I highly recommend more powder products. You don't have to do a very heavy contour, but something like the Lorac Tantalizer, this is just in the sample size, and this is gorgeous. I absolutely love it. The highlight as well as the contour shades are just amazing. It's not picking up very well on camera, but it is, I swear, a holy grail for me. Okay, now moving on to eyeshadows. I think that when you get to that more mature age where you have kids and you're starting to have grandkids or whatever, I think you need to stay more to the neutrals. As far as eyeshadow goes, I mean, sure, you can have those nights where you have a nice smoky eye, but You don't want to put like hot pink and yellow and green and blue and just crazy colors on your eyes, because that'll make you actually look older, because those colors are very vibrant, so they catch every little detail, whether it be a crease or a mole or anything like that. It's just going to catch everything and definitely going to make you look a little bit more older. So something I highly recommend are these palettes right here. I absolutely love these. These are the L'Oreal Le Nude Palette 1 and the Nude Palette 2. These are to die for. They are simple, easy. They've got every color anybody would ever need if you just have a basic makeup collection and you just do basic day-to-day eyewear looks. This is something definitely to have, even if you just get the one, but it's just gorgeous. I don't recommend buying, I recommend buying them and I don't regret buying them. They were $15, which I was like, ooh, that's a little pricey for the drugstore, but they do come with, I believe it is 10 shadows. Yep, it's 10 shadows. They come with 10 shadows, and let me tell you, you can create any look. And these also are very nice because they're matte. You have some kind of shimmery ones, but when it comes to wrinkles and things like that, you want matte. You don't want shimmery that's going to draw attention. Same thing as if you have, per se, acne-prone skin. You don't want a highlighting or illuminating kind of foundation. You want something that's going to keep your skin matte and not draw attention to your problem areas. So those palettes I absolutely love. And if you are a little bit of a splurger, you can go ahead and get the Smashbox. You can go ahead and get the Smashbox Full Exposure Palette. This is actually just the travel one, and it comes with 8 different shades in decent-sized pots. And I love to just chuck this in my purse just in case I need a touch-up, because it's got a matte darker brown, a matte beige, a matte white cream-ish color, and like a matte charcoal. And then it's got all of the according shimmers. So super nice. You can create a lot of different eye looks with this as well. Now, moving on to lip products. Something that I highly, highly recommend is you keep it more on the neutral side. Not literal neutrals, but softer colors. Like, I don't want to see my mom walking out in a bright, bright purple lipstick. I would rather see my mom walking out in this nice, dusty rose. And, I mean, this is gorgeous color. Gorgeous, gorgeous. And it's something that I could see my mom wearing. I don't want my mom coming out and being like, oh, hey, girl, as she looks like she just walked off an alien spaceship. I mean, those types of things are going to make you look like you're trying too hard to be that age. So some really good neutrals that I've found that I absolutely love. The formula is great. The colors are amazing. And they're drugstore, so they're affordable. Are definitely these 3 right here. This one is in Blushing Bud, and that is this far one right here, Blushing Bud. The other one is in Romance Mauve, and that is this middle one here. And then the last one is in Sultry Sienna, and that is this far one over here. So those are some very nice neutral colors. Now, if you are more of that mom that's very sassy and you're like, oh, I need something on my lips, I don't want to look totally dead, then I so highly recommend something like a Revlon Color Stay. These are super nice for just that light wash of color. You can definitely like blend these out. They don't have to be super pigmented. These are awesome. Amazing. I love them. Highly, highly recommend. So the last thing that I'm going to be talking about is a cleanser. Now, everybody knows when it comes to cleansers that you want something very nice and Okay, that can be all fine and dandy, but when I take off my makeup, I want to take off my makeup. I want it all to come off, and that is something you really want to focus on. So usually what I do, and I will be doing this till the day I die, I usually go ahead with a makeup wipe first, wipe off all of the existing makeup. When I think I've got everything off, then I go ahead in with a cleansing water. This is the Simple Micellar Water by the Simple brand, and I got mine at Walmart. They aren't that expensive, but these will go ahead and get into the pores and get everything out. And then I will go in with my Clarisonic and just buff that baby in my face with some cleanser, and bam, done. So if you guys have any questions, just go ahead and leave them down below. Please take a minute and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this one or others. You never know. Leave me a comment down below letting me know what you want to see here on my channel. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. And if you did, please keep watching on to the next one. I'm just kidding. You guys have a great day. I love you. Mwah. Kisses, and have an awesome day.